That's true. Most people aren't using business credit and all those other things. They are using credit card debt and car notes. But even credit card debt can be used to build wealth when we use it correctly. We just have to make sure that we're using that to purchase assets and not to buy liabilities. With credit card debt, if you have a decent credit limit, anywhere between $1,000 to $10,000 in credit limit on the credit card, can be used to secure properties for investments. That's enough money to leverage for down payments. I'm in a permitting, maybe even to get some engineering done. It's enough to leverage to pull out a cash advance and put it into your bank account and use that money as the down payment for securing a loan. We just have to make sure that we're using it properly, especially when you're talking about credit cards with a low entry or low APR. A lot of times they have that very low introductory APR, and you can take advantage of that. You know, if you can get a 1 year introductory rate where it's giving you 0% or close to 0%, well, you can leverage the credit card debt, use that money to secure financing for a fix and flip loan, which anybody can get a fix and flip loan as long as you have a decent property and either have experience or know someone with experience that you can leverage their experience, which that's for another video. I can make another video talking about how to get private money. But you know, when it comes down to private money, you just got to be able to show that you have enough money to cover the bill for the first 3 to 6 months, and that can be done using credit card debt. It's hard to leverage a car note unless you're planning to put a car on Toro and use the income from the car, which is possible. It's a longer play and is a lot less stable. But credit card debt, definitely all day, every day. If you got a credit card, you got a decent limit, you definitely use that to build wealth. Not only that, but if you know someone with a credit card that has a really great limit, if you can have them add you to their credit card for a decent amount of time, that trade line can actually help build credit. Or like if I needed to build credit and a family member has a $50,000-$100,000 credit limit on a credit card, as long as I trust that they're paying off their card and they don't have to give me a copy of the card, they can add me to their credit card, and then the trade lines will report on my credit and will help me build my credit, which then opens up the door for me to be able to get even more financing, whether that be private money or institutional money. You know, when we say institutional money, we're talking about money from the bank. Private money, we're talking about money from other investors who just want to see a return on their money. The problem is that people think that they have to get into real estate investing and all of these different things without taking on debt, and that debt is bad, because we've been told so much by so many people that debt is bad. But debt is not bad. Debt is actually meant to be used as a tool. And the people who understand how to use it as a tool are the ones that build wealth the fastest. And it leaves those who don't know how to utilize debt properly in the background, waiting until they've saved up enough money to get into their first property. The problem with that is that most people don't make enough money to save to get into a property. Most people aren't making enough money to put away $10,000 a year, let alone $50,000 to $100,000 to get a property to use as an investment property. So the only way that you're really going to get into real estate investing and be seriously a player, or to build any kind of wealth in your lifetime, you're going to have to utilize debt. And that debt could be in the form of institutional money, like I said, from the bank, or it could be private money from, family, friends, or just from other investors. Like, we're private money lenders, private money brokers. And if the deal makes sense and is a good deal, we may be interested in financing it. And if we don't finance it, we know someone who would finance it. So those are the things that you have to be looking at when you're looking at doing real estate deals.